Greetings, sorors. This message is about the civil unrest currently sweeping our country following the death of Mr. George Floyd and 2 many others because of the color of their skin. Although you have received email communications from me, I felt compelled to communicate with you again as protests continue with Americans and others around the world demanding justice. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority strongly condemns the senseless killings of Black women, Black men, and our Black children in the United States, resulting from unlawful, unnecessary, and excessive use of force by police and those playing vigilante watchmen. We will continue to engage in meaningful and intentional civil rights and social justice initiatives. However, we realize these efforts must be intensified in the wake of the recent tragedies caused by overzealous officers when encountering our sisters and brothers, and the systemic racism that leads to no accountability. AKA's focused efforts will be in areas that gravely impact our community. First, we will demand police reform. Alpha Kappa Alpha has joined with NAACP in seeking sweeping police reform. We are asking for federal legislation that mandates prosecuting police officers who kill unarmed, non-violent, and non-resisting citizens during an arrest. We also resolve to pursue policies that decertify or terminate officers who utilize these lethal restraints in nonviolent offenses. And we will advocate to ban these deadly restraints in all 50 states. Second, we must fully participate in Census 2020. As you know, the census determines representation in Congress and impacts the budgetary allocation to our states. It also affects the level of funding our communities receive. So, sorors, I urge you to complete the 2020 census and to urge your family members and community to complete the census also. Next, we want you to participate in the Poor People's Campaign March on June 20th. The march will now be a virtual march. We will join others who are committed to addressing the treatment of the poor, the unemployed, and the marginalized in African American communities throughout the United States. Black businesses are hurting also. Alpha Kappa Alpha will step up our support of Black businesses beginning this month. You will receive more information about our increased efforts in the coming days. Sorors, now more than ever, our communities need our help. Finally, sorors, we must vote like we have never voted before. Through our AKA Lead initiative, we have collaborated with the When We All Vote campaign. We all know that 2020 is a pivotal election year. Not only must we vote, we must demand that the Voting Rights Act be restored. We are urging chapters and individual sorors to ensure that our voices are heard in electing candidates who will most effectively advocate for our communities. We don't endorse individual candidates, but we do endorse individuals voting. Sorors, let's turn out in record numbers and demonstrate the power of the Black vote. Our call to action is clear. We will remain committed, intentional, and focused during this dark period in our nation's history. We have not been silent, and we will not be silent. We will continue to serve, to advocate, and to demand justice until our voices are heard and progress is achieved. That's who we are as Alpha Kappa Alpha women, and that is how we honor our motto, to be of service to all mankind. Thank you, sorors.